Oh yeah, oh my people, you people should leave Nicki Minaj challenge where I show you how to make the simple top for beginners. You start by getting your bust, waist, and hip measurements on your pattern paper. After getting it, you trace it out. For me, I use 10 inches, 6 inches, and 8 inches respectively. From there on, you get your neck measurement and then the shoulder as well. I use 7.5 inches in this case and went down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And of course, I trace it out to make it visible so I know what I'm working with. After that, I went ahead to get my armhole measurement. In this case, I used 8 inches. That will also serve as my chest line, which I indicated using a straight line in the video. From there, I proceeded to start putting in my measurements. Whatever I cut, I added 2 inches for ease and 1 inches for allowance. It is a free top, that's why I'm flexible with my ease. I then contour the armhole by going 0.5 inch inwards and trace it out. At this point, I'm mapping out my new neckline. It is going to be a scrub neckline, by the way. That's why it looks as if it is deep. Whatever I've done at the bottom of the neckline, I just trace it up to the top of the neckline. I used 3.5 inches for my neck width. At the bottom part of my pattern paper, I went in by 1 inches and I just blend it into my pattern so I don't have a sharp edge. After which, I just went in with my black pen to make my line very visible. And then I cut off the shape using a scissors, following my lines as guidelines. From there, I pinned my pattern paper to my fabric and added 2 extra inches to the bottom before I started cutting. I finished cutting the front and then I placed the back underneath. The only changes to be made to the back is the neckline. And I used 2 inches for the depth. Map it out and cut everything through. You guys, we are 2K followers already. And just yesterday will be 1K followers. So thank you for supporting this small brand. I just have the sleeve to cut at this point. I went in by my cap height, put in my armhole measurements with ease, curve it out, then took the measurements for my elbow. I measured it and traced it out as well. I call this my lazy man approach to cutting a sleeve. But whatever works for you, do you. I proceeded to cut it all out and the sleeves are all ready. Now to the sewing part. This is the strap I'll be using for my scrub neckline. I ironed an interfacing to it to make it a little bit stiff. It is 3 inches but on fold it is 1.5. And I cut out 2 for this process. To start with, I'll just be placing it on top of my neckline and then I sewed 0.5 inches in. I went ahead to join both the front and the back off camera as well. My sleeve followed through almost immediately. But first, I have to pin it to my bodice before I take it to the sewing machine. You guys that don't use sewing pins, you don't know what the Lord have done for you. But for me, I use sewing pins all the time. My final step is finishing up the sides of my top. I even went ahead to add drawstrings to the side as well. Sorry, I didn't film that part, but this is what the top is looking like. Quang, 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 quang. I really love the outcome of the top, to be honest. Easy and breezy. In fact, breeze the enter inside well. And the drawstring is my favorite part. Do like and follow for more. Until my next video now. Bye.